Kore.ai is a market-leading conversational AI and digital UX technology partner for Global 2000 companies. Now provides conversational AI and digital UX-rich virtual assistants designed specifically for enterprises for a diverse range of use cases in various verticals. And with me is Raj Koneru, the CEO and founder of Kore.ai. So welcome, Raj. Great to have you here today.
Thank you, Jane.
Thanks, great. And Blue Prism has honored Kore.ai as a key partner at the Blue Prism World Virtual 2020. So congratulations, and tell me a little bit about that.
Thank you. Yeah, so Blue Prism is a very important partner that we work with our customers. So they provide an RPA platform, a robotic process automation platform, which executes processes on the back end with back-end systems. And we provide a conversational AI interaction platform, basically. So the users use the conversational AI virtual assistants to engage with the particular bot, which in turn calls an RPA bot to execute something on the back end.
Well, and that's the key, right? The conversational experience. Because a lot of times these bots, they're a bot, but this is where your technology is a little different.
So conversational experiences have changed over the last 5 years, but with the advent of multiple NLP technologies to understand what a user is saying, and also the advent of sentiment analysis coming into play, the bot can be more empathetic. It can engage with you in context. So it seems more natural, much like you would talk to a human.
Sounds like it. So let's back up a little bit. Give me some history of Kore.ai. When were you founded? What was kind of your initial vision for the company?
Yeah, we're 6 years old. I founded the company back in 2014. Our focus right from the beginning has been on transforming interactions that enterprises have with their customers, their employees, or their partners, suppliers, any type of stakeholder, transform that from a UI-based interaction to a conversational experience. Conversational makes it more natural for a human being. I mean, it's easy for you to just speak and have the machine understand what you said. So really the Amazon Alexa or Amazon Echo products and Google Assistant and Siri did that from a speech standpoint in the consumer world. But in the enterprise world, they don't have the technology required for building these conversational agents for their specific use cases. And our focus has been to help those enterprises become more conversational in their interactions.
Okay, so you've kind of answered this a little bit, but what are some specific ways that your customers are using this technology?
I'd say about 60 to 70% of the customers focus on improving the experience for their customers. So typically it would be a telecom company or a bank or a retailer or anybody who has a large consumer segment, if you will. Mm-hmm. So they have to deal with customer service in terms of post-sale service. So their desire is to have that experience be improved with a conversational assistant, basically, but also automate that interaction so that things, low-hanging fruit, like answering simple questions, providing balanced information, doing simple transactions.
And then what kind of feedback have you gotten from your customers about how satisfied they are with the product? Where does it seem to work particularly well?
Well, in general, there are multiple objectives. One is the customer experience. The other one is the automation of that experience. So generally speaking, some of our large customers who are banks or telecom companies are very happy with the automation rate that they're getting from this technology. The customer experience is also substantially improved because you can talk to a machine 24 hours a day.
So what are some of your key products or solutions?
So at the foundational level, we provide a platform with which large enterprises can design a conversation and build it and train it with some training data. And then on top of that, and then deploy it, for the various use cases. On top of that, we have a product called Kora, which is like an employee assistant. So you work for NASDAQ, you may or may not have a personal assistant to help you with your work, basically, but Kora can be a personal assistant, albeit a digital assistant, much like you have Siri on your iPhone, for example. But Kora is an assistant who has access to your calendar, your email. It can book meetings for you, can join you into a meeting, like this meeting on Zoom. I joined it by Kora joining me into the meeting, basically. So, and Kora can be taught more things. So your assistant gets smarter over a period of time. As well as we have another product called SmartAssist.ai, which enables customers to automate phone calls. So when you make a phone call to an 800 number, the assistant can answer the call and help you through what you need.
Now, the natural language processing technology, so that is really the key to making this conversational. How has that improved, would you say, over the past 5 years, and where is it kind of going in the near term?
Well, NLP has been an area of AI for many, many decades, and it's really improved with the focus on AI over the last, let's say 5 to 7 years. We could deliver an accuracy levels of about 95, 96%,
wow,
and is generally about 11 to 27% more accurate than the traditional NLP models that have existed in the past.
Very interesting. And it's amazing to watch this technology evolve over the past few years and how it's become, a real solution for companies and customer service. And as you mentioned, some of the low-hanging fruit to kind of free up their workers for more, less mundane tasks, we'll call it.
That's right.
That's
right.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Raj, for coming and explaining Kore.ai. Great to see you. Look forward to updates.